Hello everyone and welcome to Arrowhead Bricks. Today we've got a really special video and you might notice I'm on a different table setup. Sorry for all the scratches and marks. The other table has kind of been taken up by this behemoth of a set. So we're on a different table today. Anyways, very nice. We got a huge Lego haul. These guys. So first, I'd like to begin the video with a huge thanks to It's a Block Party. I'll put their address on screen right now. They're everything Lego. They sell anything Lego. Lego CMF minifigures. They sell minifigs from every single series ever, from Medieval Knights to Star Wars, Jabba the Hutts. I'm pretty sure. I bet they have a couple of those, and they have sets too. Old vintage sets. They have the giant non-minifigure scale Harry Potter. They've got a couple Lego castle sets, old and new. So go check them out, and you will see a lot from them in the future. Definitely not a teaser or something. Anyways, putting this to the side, let's get started. So I bought, I think it's 9 minifigures, 7 of which are from Lego Collectible Minifigure Series. So starting out with this guy. This guy was pretty pricey. He was $12, but that's okay for a pretty rare minifigure. So we are going to be reviewing each one. So putting them together, it's obviously an easy build because it's just a minifigure. But all of the gold, I'm quite impressed. They had to print a lot of pieces in gold. This may or may not be a new gold piece, so I'm not sure. But if it is, props to Lego for doing that. The gold wings, if you're just buying this for collector parts, this is a great parts category. You can make so many golden figures with this. I loved the chest plate printing, and the leg printing is amazing. It's got side leg printing. There is no dual molded arms, but it wouldn't really make sense to have them unless the top part was gold, so I'll give it to them. Also, this is one of the older figures, I believe, so, you know, I have a really cool figure that was really hard to get to in last place, so stick around for that. So this is the figure. He's pretty cool. He falls over. One of my only bad comments on this figure is that the spear or the shoulder guard things make his arms not be able to lift up all the way, so the spear you gotta position it just right or else he falls over. So I seem to have gotten it. He's a really cool figure. He has this one face, which is a pretty rare face, I think. It might only be on this figure. It might be, I'm not sure. No second face, sadly. But it does come with a small little build on the back, how you have to build the thing for the wings. It's a 2-stud attachment on the shoulder guards with some golden wings. The printing is super nice on the torso and legs, so that's very nice. And the head is just great. So let's put this down over here and go on to the next figure. So this figure I had to get. This is my second and last $12 figure, but I didn't care how much it cost. I had to get this. It's the Archer. I do not know what series this is from, but this is one of the Forestmen. I did try to get a hold of the Forestman's Hideout set. They did not have it, sadly, but they've got plenty of other sets. And they sell vintage sets too, a lot of vintage sets. So that's pretty cool. I tried to get the Forestman's Hideout, but even if they did have it, I'm assuming it'd be pretty pricey. And I don't blame them for that. I'm not gonna lie, Lego kind of handled that sale bad. just because it was a gift with purchase for $150 or more. So this guy's really cool. He does not have a double-sided face, but his bow and arrow is really nice. He has an arrow quiver, and his detailing is so advanced that he has a scarf on one of his shoulders, and only one of his arms is red printed to match the scarf printing. So, I mean, that's attention to detail. I'll give them huge props for that. It has, I believe, the Forestman's Hideout actual logo is a deer. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but he has a little fox emblem. The hood and mask is a one molded piece, but it's still okay. The color scheme, great. That was worth my money. Next is he kind of looks like a Spanish conquistador. So some of these figures came unbuilt, like the first one that we showed, the golden, I don't actually know what this first one is. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. But it's the golden guy, so that one came undone, and others have most of it done, like this guy. This guy had everything but the hat and plume and sword, and then everything else only has the accessories that are undone. Which I like that, because if they didn't have that, it could break the accessories or the hands. The printing on this is really nice, although sadly there is no printing on the black legs, which is understandable, I guess. There's not much they could do. The shirt printing is really nice, and it's got back printing too, which is super cool. I love the hat. That can be used for some Johnny Thunder stuff. That was like the old Johnny Thunder adventurer hat, so I'm really glad to have that in my collection. It isn't the actual old one, but it's a mold like the old one. It's got the plume, the red plume, which I actually don't think I have one in red, so that's nice. Next, I'm doing a little bit of army building for my medieval kingdom. You're gonna see that pretty soon. But for that, I actually bought this little goblin guy. So by the way, I don't know if you can see it in focus, but the Spanish Conquistador cost $8, this goblin cost 10. So they're all pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie, for old minifigs that you cannot get anymore, really. Because I mean, Lego doesn't make them anymore, so, you know, kind of hard to get. So we have the goblin, super nice. Oh, by the way, the Spanish Conquistador, I forgot to do kind of a head review. I know I did the hat, but he does not have a double-sided face, but that's forgivable because his hat doesn't cover his face. The goblin does not have a double-sided face either, sadly, but it's okay, I guess. It's not the worst thing ever, I'm not gonna lie. This really nice, like, pirate sword thing, I only have one of them in my collection, so that's a really nice piece to have a second of. The torso and leg printing, all amazing, as usual. There is no back printing, though. But I think this is one of the earlier figs, so again, that's excusable. The hat, hair mold, super cool. It's got kind of a little point with the green ears, which is super nice. The face looks amazing. Again, no double-sided head, but forgivable. This is one of the earlier figs. So I'm really impressed for some of LEGO's earlier CMFs. My next one is what kind of looks like a snake charmer. He was $8. This is my second and last $8 figure. He kind of looks like a snake charmer, and I don't know if he originally came with a snake. No double-sided head, but his one head with his mustache and beard makes up for that 100%. His torso printing is really nice. I especially like the gold bracelets on the arms. And the sash is really cool. They carried over, like, the across the chest sash. There's another sash on his waist that they carried over to the legs, which is super nice. And they also have dual molded legs, I believe. So that's always super nice to have. His sword is absolutely amazing. It is huge. I think if we do a quick size comparison, it is almost, it's actually taller than him with his like turban on. So his turban is in green, which is a super nice color to have. He's even got some toe printing like on his shoes. And that's pretty cool. So my next figure is my oldest that I got. This is from Series 1 and it's the Jester. So this figure, like the Goblin, this is, I believe, one of the earlier figures. So he does not have back printing, but I love some of the other parts about him. So no back printing, but the front printing is great. It's got alternating colors. So on the hat, it's got purple, purple, orange, orange, and a crisscross. On the chest, it's got purple, orange, and on the legs, it's got orange, purple. So it's really nice. I love the little like golden things, the end of like the little hat points. And he does not have a double-sided face, but again, one of the earlier minifigures, so that's okay. And I got a king and queen, so this will be perfect. His accessories are an ace of spades. I've never gotten Lego cards before, so this is super nice to have as an accessory. So most likely I'm not going to take any of these apart and I'll actually end up using them. But in the case that I do, these are all really nice pieces to have. So he comes with an ace of spades and a Joker card, so that's pretty cool. So my next guys, these are not from minifig series, you can probably tell. And then I have one super rare one in the end. But I've got one more thing after these to show you before we get to the rare one. This guy is supposed to be a knight. He does kind of look like a pirate. So I made these, by the way. They got huge piece bins like you can find in a lot of the Lego stores. Super good price, $5 for a minifigure, which includes pants, torso, head, hair, or hat. You can choose one. And you can choose 2 accessories, and if you want, you can have a backpack or something with it. So this guy's a knight. He does kind of look like a pirate, though, which is understandable. I see it. He's got like an anchor tattoo on his chest. Really nice printing. I'm not gonna completely rate these. Double-sided face is super nice to have. So that's nice. He's got a crossbow and a revolver. So the crossbow and the revolver, I don't have a crossbow in silver, and I don't have a revolver piece. For this one, I'm actually going to bring in a set. Now this set is unfinished, of course, but it is set 31109, which is the set that I'm working on currently. It'll be up in my channel in a little while, but it's got some special legs. It's got from the old Lego NBA basketball line. Lego made basketballs and basketball hoops, and they could be held by minifigures, and the minifigures could spring back and shoot forward super fast and actually shoot the basketballs. But because this guy is like a dwarven miner, he has a pickaxe, and if I just go grab a couple pieces, I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've added these pieces. These aren't part of the set, but it makes a really nice cliffside. And I attached the guy strategically, pull him back. Now he's mining like Minecraft. Super cool play feature that I just absolutely love. And you can launch him really, really far. So I really like that. I also gave him a dwarven axe. This is not, I do not believe this is an official Lego piece. It totally might be, but it's by somebody who injection molds their own pieces, and they make them so that they can be compatible with Lego. So these guys are both super cool. And now that I put the set away, we can get right into the next figure, I guess you could call it. So I spent over $50 on all my figures, and there's still one figure left. This horse is a gift with purchase. So if you spend over $50, you get to pick out a little thing. I am really, really glad that I got this horse. It is sadly a little bit damaged, but hey, it's okay, because, I mean, it's a nice horse still. The head's a little hard to bend, but that's okay. I don't bend the head too much. And one of the feet are kind of cracked. But other than that, it's pretty good. I can probably wash it off because there's a couple of little dirt smudges. But for a horse, I mean, that's pretty good for 50 bucks. It's also one of the ones that I don't think Lego makes anymore. One of the newer molds. They might... Okay, no, they might make it in some of the new castle sets that are supposed to look like the old classic ones. But we are moving on to our next fig. Now this guy has a name. According to B3, his name is Agent Murphy. So if you've ever watched the Lego channel B3, it's literally the letter B, the number 3. This guy in 22ville. Again, if anyone's watched him, you instantly know who I'm talking about. This guy has another name besides Agent Murphy, like what Lego actually calls him, but I completely forget what it's called. So for now, I'm going to call him Banjo Man. Now, Banjo Man is one of the rare figures that does not come assembled, so it's always super fun to put them together. He is in one of the new series. I think he came out in 2022 or 2021. And he is literally one of the coolest figs. He does not have a double-sided face, but that is excusable because his hat does not at all cover up the face, the back of the head. So this guy has been super, super popular. I can't get him to stand up, so he's going on the horse for now. So this guy has been super, super popular, and he's really expensive on Bricklink right now. As soon as they had him, everybody with Medieval Kingdom, which is basically every Lego builder. Sorry, Star Wars fans and everything else fans and old other vintage fans. But everybody has some small medieval set that really likes Lego. I mean, not everyone, but obviously most people. And this guy fit amazing. And so this guy only was $10. This guy's so expensive on Bricklink. And Banjo Man, as I'm calling him, has a super nice blue and purple color scheme. His plume is a piece that I've never seen in this magenta color. His banjo, I do not believe is exclusive to this fig, but he does have 2 super cool coins. He has one and then there's an extra. You can't see them right now, but they have little crowns on them. Look it up. He's in Series 22. Again, forget what he's called. So he has super nice printing. Dual molded legs, which, amazing. With print on the legs also to continue his striped clothing down. His arms are a different color than his torso, which is pretty cool. Like he has an undershirt on. His torso is the Lego blue color with a pink like frill thing at his neck. His face is a super happy expression, which is understandable. I love this fig so, so much. He's got a belt. He's got the amazing hat. It's like a Robin Hood hat. So this is my thing. This is what I got. And real quick, I have this Lego base plate right here. Not actually Lego for legal reasons. Let's put them all on the base plate. That was a decent jump cut, I'd say. Maybe. So these are all the figures lined up. I'd say it was worth $70 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The thing is, technically it would have been $80, but the employee at the store was probably one of the nicest employees I've met, and each of these are supposed to be $5, but if you've done the math throughout the video, you would notice that it would add up to 80. She threw these in for free for my big order, and I thank her for that. So really I got 3 pieces for free. Huge thanks to It's a Block Party for supplying all of the figs for the video. I did have to pay for them. This isn't like a sponsor or anything, but they supplied all the figs. Without them, I wouldn't be making this video right now. So for now, with a quick spin around, because we can, and you can look at everybody's backs for the outro, even the horse. For now, oh, Agent Murphy's coin. Again, he comes with a double coin, epic figure. For now, Arrowhead Bricks out.